뚜벅이 없는 사람들이 세컨 따러 왔을 때.
진짜 호주 올. 아, 다 왔다.
뭘 다 와?
배치? 배치. 에이, 배치. 에더피오 맞아? 머리가 안 맞는데?
Two months later.
좋아. Can I grab a ice latte? A regular size, please. Is that everything? Yeah.
More than I do, but I kinda like it. Should I try and hide it? Got drunk and I told you I loved you. On a night when we stayed out too late. Did I really love her? 'Cause I'm starting now to wonder, did I ever feel anything? But I kinda like it. Should I try and hide it? Got drunk and I told you I loved you. On a night when we stayed out too late. Did I really love her? 'Cause I'm starting now to wonder, did I ever feel anything? On a night when we stayed out too late. Did I really love her? 'Cause I'm starting now to wonder, did I ever feel anything? But even though I gave back your things, from time to time you walk through my daydream. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? Your friends all say that you're doing fine. I know I told you, leave me behind. But tell me, what am I supposed to do with all these memories of you? nights like this when I'm all alone. 3 a.m. and I check my phone. Don't know what I was expecting. See you out there living life. Wish I could say the same, but I still haven't found what I'm missing. Now you got me up second guessing. 'Cause even though I gave back your things from time to time, you walk through my daydream. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? Your friends all say that you're